They're all good dogs, and like we just have to be able to guide them, just show them like how to manage our crazy chaotic world. I want you to be able to take your dog into your garden and be able to tell them like dig right here or not dig right here to like help me out plant this thing or not. A lot of their issues just come down to like us not being able to coach and guide them in that moment. I just want to be able to empower people to have their dog live a comfortable, happy lifestyle with them.
Our potential, it's exponential.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast here at the Abundant Souls podcast studio. I've got my friend Zach here with us. Thank you for joining us, Zach.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Totally. Yeah,
Super excited.
Yeah, we were out looking at the farm. You're into the plants, man.
Yeah,
What got you all into the plants?
super into them. Kind of had a realization with our health, with my health, and then the food system as well. Kind of last year, with recalls and this and that, and then
The recalls.
you get into just some random stuff that I would normally get, and then it's like, oh, it's not there anymore. And then you start seeing things on Instagram, and then you might get too much into a deep dive into that systems or whatnot and get carried away.
Yeah.
But kind of just had me understanding I need to kind of take more responsibility for where my food comes from and how with my own land as well, I can be a little bit more sustainable with that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Take it on yourself.
Yeah, taking it on myself. So just started learning how I can, especially in Florida, what to grow, how to do it, and kind of where to plant this and that plant. Kind of just started learning and found your guys' channels and Amanda Pike and tons of others that are around
great.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
She's
great.
great. Dude, amazing. So just like, how old are you? You're 28?
28, yeah.
28. Yeah, amazing, man. And it's amazing to see people like young people like us. You know, I got into this when I was 21 or whatever.
That's awesome.
Right? It's like we
Yeah.
gotta the average age farmers is 65 or whatever. So super cool. Kudos to you, man, getting into it, planting in the ground.
Yeah, slowly but surely, just getting more and more. They're all just babies and seeds. So
cool.
maybe end of this year or next, I'll start getting some fruits or whatnot. But
Yeah.
super excited to get more of my own from the garden. For sure.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we met at the farmer's market, bro.
Yeah.
You were doing your dog training.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, I wanted to just get right into that because I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a dog trainer.
Yes, I have. I've been a dog trainer for 6 years. Been kind of all up the East Coast, New Jersey, New York, Virginia, now in Florida, and been training tons of dogs. Probably 90% of my cases were behavioral issues, and been kind of just having fun, learning all the ins and outs of how I can help a dog and their owners kind of live a harmonious lifestyle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How many of those behavioral issues have you solved? Like, what's the percentage?
Oh man, I mean, we gotten a lot of them to overcome their insecurities or be a little bit more contextual, appropriate with their behaviors. A lot of behavioral issues come from just an unmet genetic need. So like a herding needing to like stalk and control, or a terrier wanting to like have an undesired need for chasing and digging, or a guardian breed.
And
who-
but it's in them. You could tell they have to
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah, and there's like, we need to like fulfill these genetics. They need to do this. This terrier needs to go ratting. We need to teach this dog how to satisfy these needs. And luckily, with my lifestyle and motivation system, we usually utilize play. And with play, we kind of tap into all those traits that those genetics need, and we can really fulfill those desires.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing. Through your approach, you could help kind of integrate them.
Yeah,
And not be insecure and all these.
Oh yeah, through play you kind of build all the kind of what you need. Honestly, the confidence, the communication system, the responses with those as well, and then honestly being able to have just dogs become more and more socialized, and then with those responses be able to get more and more freedom as well, and then just give and go with us and other species. It's awesome.
Dude, that's so cool. And they like are more confident with themselves and at
Oh,
the park
definitely.
and new dogs.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's incredible. Through play.
All through play.
Bro, it's like humans, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's so much. It's like when all of our needs are met and we're like just hanging around, like, let's play, let's invent something, let's do something. Wow. And like for dogs, they have these kind of two known games, tug and fetch, that we can just utilize and kind of hit all their genetic needs in and really fulfill them, and kind of pause the game and teach them obedience and then resume it. And that's kind of like the secret to dog training itself.
Interesting. You're giving the juice out.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Yo, so cool. I mean, I'm thinking right now, I've had a pit bull in the past.
Yeah.
And like by the way, guys, I was a dog trainer for my buddy Brandon. Shout out Brandon in Chicago.
Yeah.
He's the man. I was walking dogs. I wasn't like a pro like you, you know. Let me just preface. I was walking the dogs, and
Yeah.
and I liked it. I think I did a good job. He appreciated
That's
having
so
me.
awesome.
Bro, so fun. So we'd bring him to the parks and all this stuff. And I just remember we had these more whatever pit bulls, these types of dogs, and maybe you could speak to this, who were like scary or whatnot. But they were more like with you and playful and smart and loyal and safe almost. They were like, they were fine.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you say to someone who's like, man, we can't have pit bulls in our HOA
breed or whatnot? Yeah. I mean, it's also like case dependent, and a lot of things, especially now with social media, just gets blown out of proportion. And there's also been a lot of bad history with that breed in itself. But like they're all good dogs, and like we just have to be able to guide them and like show them like how to manage our crazy chaotic world. A lot of their issues just come down to like us not being able to coach and guide them in that moment, and them having to stick up for themselves. And how do they get their space and tell someone to back off? It's going to be a bark. It's going to be that nip or a bite.
Wow, it's like humans, man.
Yeah.
They're all good humans.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so interesting. And by the way, like fireworks, all these things that people have issues with, like it's not like it's firework. It's like us doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
it's not the, you know what I mean?
it's such a random thing to happen in like an environment period.
Yes,
and then have it go
exactly.
crazy like that. Yeah. It's like kind of understandable. Any dog can kind of freak out or not know what's going on with that. The only time in nature that would really happen is like a random thunder or lightning storm, but it's never to that degree of crazy or chaotic, you know?
But then some doggies feel that during storms. You're right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're super, super sensitive, and they're
They
super
have
smart.
senses, bro, like us.
Yeah.
People have different senses. So I don't know. I'm just putting it together. So interesting, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, different people can sense different things, and different dogs can give and go with this and that. I mean, they have just incredible noses regardless. So just their scent of smell alone is just absurd.
Really?
Yeah.
What's like, how much more like greater is it than ours? Because I have none, by the way. I have none, guys.
I hear that. I hear that.
Just the gardenia. But do you know like what, like how much?
Oh man, off the top of my head, I'm probably gonna mess up the number, but
yeah.
it's like 300 million times more. It's so crazy.
No way.
Yeah, it's an absurd amount. Way more. Like they have dogs who like
We
on
need
top
Jamie,
of a
by the way, we need someone to like look it up. So
yeah.
Jamie,
Someone,
look it up.
Someone definitely make sure that number is
300 million,
It's
bro.
it's probably not that. It's just their senses are so crazy strong. I mean, it's probably like 1,000 times or
Yeah, Marcos
30,000
is on it
times
right
stronger
now,
than
but
ours. Yeah, but
we could be like, chat, what is it? Yeah.
Chat, let us know.
Nah. But dude, that even if it was 300, I
Yeah.
would be impressed.
It's absurd. I mean, they take dogs on a boat, and then they're smelling the top of the water, and then they can find cadavers, dead bodies, hidden within like a lake or a pond.
They can
and like,
smell above the water.
yeah, and it's just like to be able to like smell that like specific scent that they were trained on, all the way like through all these different materials and layers, and it's just it's so strong. It's so awesome.
Dude,
And
I did see that.
Yeah.
With Python Cowboy, I think the doggy could smell the iguanas under the water and get them.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that too.
Whoa.
Yeah, they know.
Dude, yeah, I guess that's how they have dog teams go, search teams.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Man's best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcos is on it. Marcos, what we got?
Up to 100 million.
100 million.
Wow, you were right.
Yeah.
100 million.
So it's a crazy high number.
Wow,
yeah.
you were right. Give it there. That was pretty close, dude. I'd say you're
super
in the
close,
range.
super close. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, man's best friend though. Exactly. Like the dog has been there to help us.
Yeah.
And we've been there to help the dog, right? That's how it all happened.
Yeah. Nice unison combination, kind of working together.
Is that
initially, and then now we're kind of just falling off on like doing our part of the relationship. Because now it's just like, it's more of like, oh, we just have a pet. They can be around the house. Like they're fine. It's like, no, we got to actually do our part of the relationship, fulfill the genetics, make sure they're having fun, at least like a walk and some play sessions a day, you know?
Yes.
Get them mentally and physically.
They love the park, bro.
Yeah.
Doggies.
Yeah. They love the park. I mean, smell and exploring is so huge. Just that alone is such reinforcing. You can easily reinforce like proper behaviors, just utilizing them wanting to smell something. A fun rainy day game even is like find a fun toy that they love and just hiding it in your house or like under pillows in your couch or something and tell them to go find it. Like that will work some mental calories and such a fun game to have.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Go find it.
Yeah.
All right, time to go find it.
Yep. Go find it. I hid the ball in my bedroom. Go find it.
Explore.
And then you can expand the area, make it harder.
Bro,
more difficult.
I love it, bro. Explore.
Yeah.
Like that's what they want to do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shit, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, explore, play, have fun. That's pretty much my whole system lifestyle, you know?
That's cool, man.
That's how we train. Yeah.
You
Utilize
probably,
that.
you probably have a lot of fun out there, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's it's a blast. Each session. It's just, I couldn't have more fun, honestly.
Dude, yeah. So, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to get at. Before we get, because I want to hear about your training. And by the way, guys, if you're in South Florida, like hit up Zach. It's so cool. I saw your dogs were well trained when I saw them. So
yeah,
cool.
we're having a blast out the farmer's market.
Dude. But that's what I was going to ask. Is that how doggies, I mean, maybe you know a little bit more about this than I do. Like doggies, I even say doggies. Dogs.
Doggos.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like
Puppers.
they're like these sweet little friends to us.
Yeah.
Right? But like, didn't they come from wolves originally? And we like fed them and they kind of started to breed out and be a little safer? Is that
Yeah, yeah. So definitely derived from a long time ago, from a little bit more of a wild wolf. The way they came about with us can be a little bit unknown. Some say it is with some food, some curiosity. We had a campfire or whatever. They wanted to come by. We threw them some stuff and got a little bit more friendly. Some people say maybe some of their needs were already met, so they came by just out of curiosity. They're social creatures, so are we. Maybe we threw the bone and then they saw it didn't have any meat on it, so they brought it back. And then maybe through play, we came a little bit more friendlier and had a little bit better of a cooperation and understanding of each other. And then through that, with genetic selection of breeding, of course, we got to the different hundreds, thousands of breeds we have today.
Wow. It could have been through play too.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you see it kind of with Instagram as well, kind of these different clips blowing up all the times, where different mammals just, their needs are met. What they're doing with humans, they're playing. I've never seen like these whales play, but here they are out in Alaska playing football with these sea guys on a boat. And it's just like, they want to play. Wow. And then if you ever see like a cow with a big ball or a horse, like you just see all these different animals. Like
what? A cow with a big ball?
Yeah. There's so many funny clips on Instagram.
Bro, that's amazing. No, but you're right. It's like us when I'm hiking or something, I'm present and I ate and I'm hiking and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like present. I'm skipping rocks.
In the moment, having fun, trying to figure out,
why wouldn't
how to
they?
make a little bit more fun, entertainment out of this little moment. Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
Interesting.
And that's where it's like, if we have a fearful dog, like we utilize play and we build up your confidence and your focus and like utilize that play in like all these different areas and aspects to like have you overcome that fear and like, oh, this world is not so chaotic and I don't have to be so worried all the time.
Reinforces it.
Yeah, exactly. Reinforce that confidence.
Bro, does it feel good when you do get that celebrate, like that win and the doggies like finally?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's so many good trainers. You just see all these micro progressions that just anyone can really just miss. So I see a ton of those like each day, but then getting to those huge mile markers, yeah, it's such a relief. And it's like this dog is like turning a corner, getting onto like a whole new life, a whole new lifestyle. And it's so awesome, like see and feel. And like these dogs are like, their shell is broken and they're now just able to like be happy and like truly express themselves, and they understand.
Right?
Yeah.
Like express their dogness.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And we give too much like humanness personality to it, but they have their own personality, and like we just gotta like being in our garden, just be able to watch and see and how they express it, you know?
Totally.
Yeah, and be able to prune and help here and there, you know?
Bro, totally. That's beautiful, man. Because I think about it like people, when I've had dogs in the past, not right now. You got me thinking about it, but I've worked 10 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to be there.
I hear you.
Or
Definitely
have a
do.
space, you know, figure it out. But
Definitely do.
But dude, when I had dogs, it was like almost like you communicate so well with them.
Yeah.
It's like I would always think they're like a human, they're like us.
Yeah.
But they are a dog though. It's good to remember.
Yeah, they definitely are a dog. They got their genetics and needs, and
But,
they
I
speak
mean,
how
bro,
they speak.
But bro, it's like nothing's there. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think they have adapted and
Yeah.
learned. Like we learned how to.
Oh,
communicate.
they're deeply connected with us,
Bro.
for sure. Yeah, we get to like with reactive dogs in other cases as well, like our energy, how we feel, like translates through a leash, or not even through a leash, just they can feel it and sense it. They can smell like our blood change. So like they definitely can feel like if we're anxious or nervous.
Wow.
So we definitely also have to overcome and build our own confidence as well if we're building and helping our dog overcome their own, you know? Because we gotta, if they're gonna be somewhat mirroring us, we gotta be able to confidently guide and help lifeguard and show them like it's not too bad of a world, you know?
Yeah. They're like empathic almost.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we got to be able to show and
Yeah,
help
that's
each other
right.
out.
Yeah, that's what I would love to do with my dog. I would be like, "Yo, this park is awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out. Like, check it out." And he'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Yo, he takes me to the park. We have a great time."
Exactly. And I just want to build up like, because people want that like great communication and like being able to just like look at their dog and have them understand. And like, I want them to be able to have that, just not in their house, but like within their whole lifestyle. Like, I want you to be able to take your dog into your garden and be able to tell them like, dig right here or not dig right here to like help me out, plant this thing or not. Or when we go out into like the public, where you need to be and how you need to act, like you can start through your lifestyle showing them and like reinforcing like appropriate and better behavior. And then we get into some like permanence as well. I love using some play, because we have our dogs for usually gonna be like 10 years minimally. It could be a little bit shorter, it could be a little bit longer, but we want them to be listening and have that deep connection with us that full time, not just for like a week or two, right? So being able to utilize that play kind of as our gym setup and to really reinforce and help our communication system, not just for one day, but for our whole life, and just being able to like daily just kind of re-hit it. It's super awesome, and it's important, and it's like for like life living and like not being chaotic and in conflict. It's so huge.
Yeah, bro,
It's so
so
huge.
good, so good. Yeah, man. I'm thinking about it now. It's like it's a practice. Like
Yeah.
so many of the teachers who come on this show. And by the way, it's so cool, guys. And then people might think, "Oh, dog walking, dog training, whatever." Bro, you're like Caesar Milan. Like it's so cool.
I appreciate it.
And dude, and if anyone like, any of our members or anyone's listening for real, like I do, because it's safe, man. I think it's good to have people like you who are a guide, even if it's just advice or whatever.
Yeah.
It's safe to have a trainer,
Yeah, I mean,
So,
all dogs. If you're even thinking about getting a dog, I mean, you should definitely hit me up and
Yes.
think of getting a trainer. It's so important, because
Yeah, why is
the
it
average
important?
person just there's so much info and knowledge, And then there's so much left and right with that knowledge as well that it's always just conflicting, that you need a trainer just to start weaving your way through all that mess and start helping, like pointing you in the right direction, just getting like some basics, some foundations in. Just there's so much knowledge and information out there that it takes like, I mean, you can be studying it like a PhD and take forever, you know, but there's as much as you need to do that, you also got to get out there and actually practice and play and utilize what you know with the dog.
You become a practitioner in the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you're out there, you probably learn a lot in the field
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've helped around almost 1,000 dogs in my 6 years of training. So helped a ton. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Been kind of icing, independent contracting for other businesses, and this is my first year kind of just going on solo. So I've learned kind of from Cesar Milan to Ian Dunbar to
Is that right?
Ivan Balbanov, kind of all their systems. I know what does, what doesn't work, and I just want to be able to empower people to have their dog live a comfortable, happy lifestyle with them.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And you're underachieving along the way. Bro, 1,000 dogs. So cool.
Hey guys, just wanted to take a moment to talk about our sponsor, Urban Abundance. We help people grow food at home. And if that's something you're interested in doing, or maybe you don't know where to get started, or it's really overwhelming, but you want to grow food, give us a call today. We help you design, install, and maintain your garden. We do fruit trees, we help you with maintenance, and we just really want to make sure you're getting the result you want and you're growing food. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link below and get on your garden design phone call today. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah, and by the way, I didn't know I'd mention it, but you wore the TR hat, Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bro, so cool.
lucky.
You said you went to one of his events, man.
I did. Man, I think it was 2018, 2019. I was lucky enough to accompany my dad. It was part 2 of the Business Mastery.
Amazing.
And I was able to go with him and the team that he was working with. And it was so much knowledge, so much information, and like so much energy and cold rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps it really cold. Yeah. But dude, yeah, I mean, amazing event. I went to it as well.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Robbins, by the way. He's the coach
yeah.
of coaches. He doesn't even need me to say it. It's incredible.
No.
Hey, dude.
Everyone should know.
Bro, for real. Learn so much from this cat. And I mean, what was the one thing, I guess, what would be your one takeaway? Because there was a whole event. You're right.
Oh,
so
my
much
goodness.
knowledge.
Yeah.
What's your one takeaway from it?
That's
Or even just
man.
the experience.
That's so, I mean, yeah, the experience itself was such a great connection. The networking alone was huge.
Right.
The energy and really just knowing you can take action and you can do more each day, and you have more and more time each day to take that action to kind of go towards your goals. You can do it, and it's
You
kind of
can take the action.
yeah. So it's super awesome, and like, I mean, he's obviously also known for being a great motivational speaker. So if you need to throw something on in the morning to really get those juices flowing, I definitely recommend it.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a good
actually-
morning routine is huge.
Having a good morning routine, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge.
So you listen to some Tony in the morning to get, some good positivity in your brain?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Definitely a little Tony. He has like a nice morning, a little meditation, a little appreciation, goal setting. It's super awesome.
Yeah,
Makes
bro.
you really set forward with the right intentions for the day and the right energies. So it's awesome.
Dude, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think we'd talk about this, but here we are. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Morning, Rich. You're right. I don't do it every morning, listen to that positivity,
Yeah.
but I think it's smart.
Yeah. It's
But
huge.
but I listened to one of those recently with Tony, and he says, and by the way, he says all the time, I'm not a motivational speaker.
Yeah,
but
of
he
course.
is. It's like, bro, you are. Like, your
course.
energy's insane.
Yeah.
But he's like saying, oh, it's not just
him saying that would motivate me. Just the energy he brings to it.
Yeah, bro. Honestly. But, I think I might just read it because it's so cool, and it might help someone out there.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I've been reading them in the morning.
Yeah. Go for
And
it.
yeah.
I would love
thanks.
to hear it.
He calls them incantations, and they're not just like affirmations, right? We know affirmations like I affirm, I am confident, I am loving, I am beautiful, I am loved.
Yeah.
All those are great.
There's positive and negative affirmations.
Yes,
And
true.
usually we get caught up with saying the negatives too much. I'm so tired today. I
I
feel so exhausted. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
I got to do this. Energy is so key, and it's huge, especially in our dog training. When we get into a session with our dog, we want to make sure we have our right energy and we're ready as well. I would do like some jumping jacks, jump on a trampoline, dance, even do something goofy. Just make sure you're up and ready to have a good energetic session. Because if you have good high value, the dog is going to feel it and start having a good session as well.
Amazing. So you'll get pumped before the session.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Get in a peak state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But that makes sense. If you're not giving anything back, it's just like business or any relationship. Bro.
Yeah.
If there's nothing there, you're
Yeah.
with the person. You're like, what do you got? Nothing going for me.
Yeah,
man.
and it's
The
so huge.
The dog's the same way, bro.
It's so huge. Yeah, the dog will feel us. And like, I want the dog to feel like when I'm super happy and like when I'm a little upset or like really upset. Like I would never do anything out of frustration. And if you ever do anything out of frustration, that's the first thing to ruin your relationship with your dog, which sucks. But sorry, if you want to.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Should I read it?
Go for it. Yeah, this
Let's
one.
read it.
You can hit it.
Here it is, guys. But yeah, the incantation. So affirmations, exactly. That's what this is.
Yeah. It's
But he
huge.
calls them incantations because you say it with energy.
Yeah.
So thanks for saying that.
You bring the energy with it. Yeah.
So guys, when you say this at home in the morning,
Bring the energy.
yeah. Here we go. Incantations, morning incantations. Today I choose to be positive and do good. Today I am grateful for everything I have. And by the way, guys, that's focusing on your abundance.
Yeah.
I already have all that. I'm going to focus on what I already have. People, whatever, job, whatever. I'm capable of achieving great things. Like Zach, our friend Zach over here. Today I embrace challenges and I see them as opportunities for growth. And today I take action toward my goals every day. I said that every day twice. Today I take action towards my goals, and you make a commitment to success for yourself.
Those
Those are good, right?
Those are really good. Yeah, that would set the day straight.
Right? Be positive, man.
yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
comes up, see it as
Bring
a good
love and
thing,
light
man.
to it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
bro. Dude, that's cool to hear. I didn't even realize you were into Tony like that. So it's
Yeah.
it's awesome, man.
Super into it. Yeah, kind of just
Makes sense.
grew up on it. Yeah. Dad's been too into it for too long, and definitely rubbed off on me. And I mean, I fell asleep to some of his tapes as a
that
kid.
right?
Yeah. Wow. Back when I had a CD player, if you guys can imagine that.
Bro, yeah, I found some tapes looking through, I was helping my mom clean out this old garage or something for a
Yeah.
neighbor, and there were those tapes, the old, CDs or
Yep.
tapes. He's been doing it forever, man.
Yeah.
But,
Oh.
and he's still doing it.
Still doing it.
Bro, like 40 years or something.
Yeah. Yeah. He's absurd. I love
So
it.
cool.
So much passion.
Yeah, brother. Whenever I think about like, man, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
I might want to, I might want to quit or any of these negative thoughts we don't want to have.
Yeah.
But come up. I honestly think of him. I think of other people like who are
Yeah.
paved the way.
Yeah. Good motivation.
I think of them.
Good help.
What-
Yeah.
What would they
Good
do?
state changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about changing that state, man.
Yeah.
That's
buddy.
where that's another great thing where like play helps so much with like not only with like if I was like nervous for a situation and playing with my dog, or if my dog was nervous, like utilizing play, like the way we move and go about it, like that can relieve our stress and get us feeling good and like confident and kind of out of that previous state of mind, So it's huge being able to use movement to kind of change our state,
Yeah, man.
even if it's just like jumping jacks or push-ups.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's so funny that's what it is though.
Yeah.
So when you feel like crap and you're scrolling, jumping jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do 30.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Shake your booty. That's
Shake
what,
your booty. Yeah.
Bro, guys, to end this whole Tony Robbins thing, and by the way, I hope it's a clip. I hope Veronica makes it one. But we're just, we're talking here. And by the way, thanks for coming, man. So,
yeah, of course.
So good.
I appreciate it so much. Man.
But, bro, I was at Tony Robbins' event with there's all these millionaires there, right, in suits, like getting ready to go to the next level.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like looking around. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. This is like, where am I? What is this? Amazing.
Yeah.
And people dancing, and then the person's on stage like, you cannot be depressed when you shake your booty. It's impossible. He's like, it's a scientific fact. Everybody get up and dance.
Everybody shake that booty.
Everyone's out there. He's shaking his butt. Everyone's laughing. You cannot. How can you not have a good time, bro?
No, yeah, 100%. I'm sure everyone was laughing and just erupted in energy.
So this is, guys. So if you want to spend a bunch of money on a conference to learn the secrets of life, shake your booty.
Shake your booty.
That's
the secret. Some jumping jacks and shaking that booty.
Yeah, man. But dude, anyway, so you're down. We digress, So,
Yes.
You're down in Delray area or Palm Beach County? Where do you?
Delray Beach area.
Cool.
It was like I think. Well, traffic was a little bad coming up, but it was like 55 minutes just driving.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but super nice and easy. Just straight shoot. I
I
actually kind of got.
I love it down there, man. Yes, I love it.
No worries. I kind of got nervous because I came this way multiple times to go to Amanda Pike, and I thought I had put in the same address, and I was like seeing like the similar things. I was like, wait, am I about to turn into like her area? I was like, oh no, I'm about to have to call Jack, say I'm about to be late, but luckily it was the right address, and I was just stressing a little bit.
Oh, cool. So you've been to Amanda's?
Yeah, I've been to her twice now, and it's just so amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, got some pomegranate cuttings a couple months back. I think maybe in like December or something, and now they're growing, and maybe they'll produce this year. I have no idea, but
pomegranate.
yeah, I'm super excited.
She's amazing, dude. She's got it all. It's
Yeah.
like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory back
It
there.
really is. I was just like,
If you were there, it would be no big deal. It's because it's 2 minutes from here. It's no big deal. But
Gotcha.
but
That's good.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah, I was stressing a little bit, but
No, oh my goodness, she's amazing. By the way, I was just at some land recently, one of our gardens.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't install the trees, but they did a couple nice fruit trees, really nice property.
Nice.
And they had a pomegranate, old growth.
Ooh.
Dude, there were like 30 pomegranates on there,
No
ripening,
way.
perfect. And I remember she was like, is there something wrong with this? Should we prune it? Is there some? I was like, no, it's only right. This is all you're
right.
only doing the good
Yeah.
right thing here. Like I went to go like see if there's an issue, because she had many trees.
yeah.
But dude, pomegranates. It made me think. I want to get that one, man.
I think you should. I mean, they're super healthy. I mean, I love them. Growing up as kids, I've always had them.
Is that
I
right?
grew up in Virginia, so we didn't like actually have them, but my mom would always buy them, and wow, just the pop, the flavor, and then got into some of the juices with them. Like I'm a huge fan. So to have some of my own, it's just mind blowing and crazy. So I'm excited.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You grew up in Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you did dog walking up there, you said.
Yes.
Like in New York too, or no?
Yeah, I helped out some other businesses. I started out in Virginia. My own dog had reactive issues. I just got a very strong working breed and didn't know the amount of information that I needed to know to really help her out and show her the world's not too crazy. But now I've helped her a ton, and but we kind of started our
Your
business.
doggy got you into this, man.
Yeah, she got me into it.
Wow. She was like the customer you're helping today.
Yep.
You were the customer.
Yep,
Wow.
I was customer numero uno.
You were thrown in the ringer.
Yep, thrown into ringer,
God.
reactive dog, reactive cattle dog, and meant to be working, herding 20 cattle or whatever, being on the farm, but living with me in a nice area, some good land, but nothing like that, and just didn't really know the genetics and really how to fulfill them at that time and point. So just started my learning and information deep diving, and went kind of everywhere with that. And then got back to Virginia, started up my own business, and then started crushing, working with solo dogs, reactive dogs, and then started doing some puppy classes as well. And then from there, I had a quick pause, went up to New Jersey, helped some other dog trainers. They're kind of doing like a restart up of their own business kind of after COVID and at a new area. So helping them out, and they had like hundreds of dogs coming in daily. So really got my reps in there. And then went down to New York, helped out another business. He had 2 places, and then was kind of trying to get a little bit more settled down here. Came down here, helped do that a little bit. Couple years passed by, got an injury, we split up. Now I'm just solo working, crushing, having a blast, just changing dogs' lifestyles.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool. And you said you're coming out with a course or something too, right?
Yes. Oh my
Cool.
goodness. Yeah. So I got online community for dog training, and I have a lot of mobile mini courses that go through a ton of information and knowledge.
Cool.
But I have my own like online dog training course to really empower and teach you like everything kind of step by step.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's out right now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send it to me so people can get that.
Yeah, I would love
Okay.
to. I love to.
Cool.
And then I know we talked some about doing some gardening courses as well.
Yeah.
So definitely can utilize our knowledge and help to keep people protecting their investments and their lovely plants and gardens.
Yeah, bro. I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me the ins and outs of the
Yeah.
course. But that's the
course,
next
of
step,
course.
bro. We got to put out something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's like basics,
Mini courses, anything.
0 to 100.
Yeah, quick. Yeah.
get your plants in the ground.
Yeah.
God.
Protect your garden even without fencing. Utilize your dog to help with gardening or to show how not to be a menace in it, you know?
Yeah.
Some quick tips and reels, you know? Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Definitely can.
Your dog. Wait. So your doggy. We'll do that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the doggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The plant collab. Dude, but your doggy will dig and for you in the garden.
Yeah. So with my Australian cattle dog, May, she's a blue heeler, and I taught her like pretty much all the gardening 101. So she will bring sticks left and right to either side of the of the yard. She will help if I point to a certain spot on like a tree or bush and say trim, she'll go and like chomp it and chew it off. And she really loves to trim it because she gets to tug on it a little bit as well. And then yeah, she knows if I say dig, she'll dig in a certain spot, and then I say done, and then she knows to stop. So yeah, just I mean all
She's
stuff
on
she
another
loves to
level.
do. Yeah.
She's on another level.
Yeah. I mean, it's just dogs love to do it, and then you just can put it on cue and put it off of cue, show them when and where to do it, a little bit be contextually appropriate. I mean, everyone loves to play tag, but you can't be in the middle of a classroom playing tag. So we just got to be contextually appropriate with our behaviors, you know? So there's a time and place for you to dig. And
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go do a garden console. Start playing fetch and tug, super hardcore. It's not contextual. It's not the time,
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Maybe one day they can play in the garden respectfully, but yeah, gotta learn the boundaries of everything so they're
Yeah.
not trampling and
No,
ruining
you
the
gotta love on the
investments.
doggy. That's the
Gotta
first
love
thing
'em
you
up.
do, dude.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Get them to smell you.
Yeah, gotta show good intent.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh yeah, social creatures, man. They're always second guessing. So the more you can show, like, hey, I got good and I'm chill intent, you know, like the better.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Dude, I learned a lot today, man.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love it.
Bro, so good. Is there, I mean, I think we did it, man. Is there anything people should know about taking care of their doggies before we go?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of hit upon it already. To really fulfill those genetics. I mean, you got a certain dog, their specific breed. Start looking into that breed, kind of what they're brought up to be like, and their purpose for that. You'll kind of get a hint into what they're supposed to be doing. And if you have a terrier, like they're supposed to be ratting, having fun, hunting. So start getting into playing and utilize fetching and tugging appropriately. You can really get into play like properly and really have those needs satisfied, and like you'll see them just like, thank you so much. Like it's
You'll
so
see it
awesome.
on their face,
Yeah, it
bro,
just their whole
exactly.
face, their expression, their energy, everything. It's just like, that was amazing. And it's just like, oh, I just gave you like the best session, the best thing, and it really is. So get out and play with your dog, if anything.
Play with your dog, folks.
Yeah.
Top 3 dog breeds, top 5. You can't do that.
Top
Is
5.
that like picking your favorite
It would
child?
all be preference based for sure.
Yeah, even
but it's so
if
hard.
people didn't get mad, what would they be? What would
I
they
mean,
be?
I like my working breeds for sure. And I grew up with a couple mixes as well. So I love a Border Collie Lab mix. They're gorgeous and they're a lot of fun. And depending on how much lab they got in them, a normal family can suffice with them as well. And they won't have like a crazy amount of energy, but each dog is their own. Australian cattle dogs, another working breed. After kind of figuring them out and going through the hardships initially, I really, really love them and trained probably a handful of others, blue heeler, red heelers, and they're just such a blast. They're
like
so
the
goofy.
heelers.
Yeah,
They're
awesome.
They're herding dogs.
Yeah, they're herding
They're
dogs.
cool.
And not only do they have wolf in their genetics, they have dingo. So you're working with a lot of wildness and a lot of fun. So
Dingo.
yeah, yeah, they have like 5 different breeds in them. So they're fun. And then, I mean, I'm a sucker for a lab as well. So a good, fun, happy-go-lucky lab is always awesome.
Big hearts.
Yeah, good hearts. And I got one from a hunting breed line. So they're awesome. Yeah, they just want to, I mean, I have to tell them enough kisses, but they'll slobber you down.
Yeah.
They love it. They're so happy.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Zach, super cool to have you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and be able to give you guys a little bit more tips and tricks in the future. So I can't wait.
Dude, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, another awesome video. Thank you for watching and all your support. Hey, do me a favor, click the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already. It goes a long way. We'll see you in the next one.